Hey everybody! Welcome to part 2 of my new series. I write songs based on my subscribers' comments. And yeah, my hair is getting a little bit too long. I'm thinking if I should cut it or not. Well, you're gonna see that in the next videos if I did or not. Anyways, this is part 2. Today we have some a little bit more challenging songs, but I will promise you that it's still gonna be fun to listen to the songs. You know the drill, you know what's up. You wrote some comments and I make songs based on these comments. Well, let me start with this one. Hannah said that once she ice skated over her thumb and it almost fell off. So this is the song I came up with.
What a sunny wind today. I packed my scarf and my ice skates, going to see my bestest friends, to drive around on the frozen lake. After warming up a little, I get ready to take the leap. I'm accelerating faster, almost reaching full speed. But then did a full 180 on my thumb. Now I think I can move it. The ice is turning red, the wind is turning up. I ever get to play the D with the F sharp and the bass on the guitar again.
I just couldn't do a only hurtful song. For some reason I had to turn it a little bit jokingly, because I don't know, this is how I react to when bad things happen. I turn them into jokes, maybe, to be able to deal with them a little bit better. But yeah, let's move on to the next one. The next one, actually 2 people asked, "You know me so well, right?" The other person said, "Do you know me?" So and I was like, yeah, sure, I know them. The question is, do we even know ourselves?
It's been some time since we had a word. You look good, have you seen the world? But tell me, how have you been? Have we even ever been talking? I seem to know my friends in the know, but you I just can't figure out, 'cause you never tell me clearly just how you're even feeling. Do you still like that boy you went out with for last Halloween? Well, if you ever need to talk, there's a diner down the block. Some folks are always there. You can try to see if they will care. For some reason you don't let me through. Why are you a stranger, even if I live with you?
Right, I hope you enjoyed that. The next one is not really gonna be a song, it's more like a poem, more like written words that I wanted to say out loud. My friend Ole asked me to write a song about what happened to George Floyd. This was a really hard one for me to write, because I am not in his position, and I can't imagine how it must feel as a black person living in America. The first idea, where he actually wrote some lines before, was to make it out of his perspective. I can't put myself in this perspective, because whatever I would say would be wrong. So I tried to make this out of my perspective. It happened again. Just a few weeks after an unarmed black jogger was hunted down by 2 white men in Georgia. It happened again. An unarmed black man's murder causing riots all over America. Will it happen again? In 2 months' time, the media attention will be gone. They'll start talking about the election, and I wonder how long it will take until the next innocent man of color gets robbed of his right to live. America, don't you have a little more to give? I wonder how we can bring about long-lasting changes, because what's happening now is really frustrating. Protests happen every year for a little while, then the world starts forgetting until the next time a black man's life will end in his prime. A few months ago they hunted down a jogger, shot and killed because he looked like a robber. Why it's America? Is there any way that you can ever learn? It's the frequency of this that made the cities burn. And I remember Trayvon Martin. Did you forget his name? It was a few years ago, and what happened was the same. Black America has all the right to be angry. I understand them, but frankly, I don't see changes come about with a president who is discriminating day in and day out, setting fires between the races, dividing entire nations. And saying racist feels wrong because biologically we all belong to one and the same one. And does the color or the tone of our skin really matter on the tombstone? What can we do to stop all this? Black lives matter. Give them back their right to live. To walk alone on the streets at night without wondering if they will survive. Black lives matter. I don't really like to get political in my music because I am not that much into politics. Because I'm not much into politics. I always feel like politicians lie about everything, and it feels really frustrating reading all these news and everything that's related to politics, because it feels like there's so much wrong going on. But in this case, I just couldn't be silent, I think. It has been going on for way too long, and this is not a problem that is new. This is a systemic problem in the US and probably in many other places too. And I really don't have an answer for this problem. I just hope that we will not forget about this that soon. Rest in peace, George Floyd. Right, after that, I think we all need a more relaxing song. This spot is from now on gonna be the raw Nick spot. Like whenever I record something that's a little bit more raw, a little bit less processed. You've seen me in 2 videos before here. This is sort of my reading spot in my room, and it's a place where I can relax. And yeah, I want to take you to this place right now for this next song about long night talks.
I called you last night, said I would just say goodnight, but we ended up talking for a while. And I really like the way I can hear you smile when you say that we're gonna be alright. Soon I'll go to sleep, but I will meet you there in my dreams. 'Cause I can only fall asleep with your presence next to me, on the phone, or maybe for real. Hours pass by on the phone with you all night. Those late night talks help me get by. And everything that you say, those last minutes of the day, I know I won't let you go away. When you fell asleep on FaceTime with me, I stayed some time and then said good night.
I really hope this could calm down your nerves a little bit. Right. This next song is about having a lot of friends but not feeling like you fit in, really. And this is something that I can relate to. Like, have you ever been to a party and it just feels like you want to go home again? Well, that is this song. 1, 2, 3, 1.
Went out to meet my friends again. Forgot how that was feeling. But when there's 3 people, I'm the odd one out. Talk better but other friends. I wonder when I leave, what happens? Something just don't feel right. 'Cause I just don't belong. I wonder what's wrong. got some friends. I just always feel I don't belong.
Something many of us can relate to. That was almost the last song, and I'm back in this spot. I don't really like ending videos on a sad note, so that's why I got one more happy song for you guys. But first of all, I want to say, if you watched until here, comment with a book emoji or with a book title that you can read here. And now I have a special message. Jake, if you're watching this on a Wednesday, I suggest that you switch off right now and come back tomorrow and watch the next song tomorrow. That's all I'm gonna say. If it's Wednesday and you're watching this, Jake, goodbye. And I'm gonna see you tomorrow for this last song. Alright, and everybody else who's still here, let's go with that song.
First left a comment on my Cast No Shadow cover. I didn't really know you were going to leave another. We exchanged a few emails until on a Friday we finished making our first collab. And now you're a big part of the channel family, making flute covers while studying for a sound design degree. I'm glad that YouTube recommended you to me. Now, happy birthday, Jake. I hope your grandma made a cake. Okay, maybe she lives too far away, but still I hope you had a happy day. Happy birthday, Jake. Maybe you drive out to LA or have a really nice party in a drive-through cinema.
Yeah, thank you all so much for watching. If it's Thursday, I want to say happy birthday to Jake. Thank you for always being there, and thank you for always leaving the best comments. And yeah, go check out his channel. He's doing flute covers. I just want to say thank you for watching until here. If you enjoyed this, I might do part 3. So if you want that, write part 3 in the comments and maybe some new song ideas, because this is really fun to make. I must admit, the first time it was a little bit easier because the topics were simple. The topics were like nothing that you have to worry about what you're gonna say and what's gonna happen, and especially the second song or maybe poem was harder to make for me, because reading devastating news sometimes makes it harder to think clearly and to somehow get somewhere with your ideas. Whenever I tried to come up with rhymes or with stories, or when I was researching everything for the Black Lives Matters, I lost motivation to do things because, I don't know, negative news really deprived me from all motivation. So this video was a little bit harder to make, but for part 3, just write me anything that you want me to write about, and there are still some more that I haven't written. So yeah, that's definitely gonna be part 3. Probably not yet on Sunday, but soon. Alright, goodbye.